In a major announcement that has thrilled fans of the Sonic franchise, Paramount Pictures and Sega have officially revealed that Kristen Bell will voice Amy Rose in the upcoming Sonic 4 movie, set to hit theaters on March 19, 2027. Bell, widely recognized for her versatile work in projects like Frozen, Veronica Mars, House of Lies and Gossip Girl, brings a unique blend of warmth, humor, and charisma that is expected to breathe new life into the beloved character. Amy Rose, first introduced in the Sonic universe in 1993, has long been a fan favorite for her energetic personality, determination, and unwavering loyalty to Sonic. Bell's casting marks the latest in a trend of Hollywood studios pairing high-profile actors with iconic video game roles, aiming to bridge fan expectations with mainstream cinematic appeal. With Sonic 4, Paramount and Sega are not just delivering another installment of the franchise. They are aiming to elevate the cinematic experience with star power, cutting-edge animation, and a storyline that appeals to both longtime fans and new audiences. Industry analysts point out that Kristen Bell's involvement signals the studio's commitment to quality voice acting and character depth, ensuring that Amy Rose is more than a side character, but a central figure with her own emotional arc and agency in the storyline. This fourth installment of the Sonic film series continues under the direction of Jeff Fowler, who helmed the previous two movies. Fowler has been widely praised for successfully translating the fast-paced, colorful energy of the Sonic games into cinematic storytelling, blending CGI animation with live-action performances in a way that appeals to both children and adult audiences. The return of actors such as Jim Carrey, Lee Majdoub, James Marsden, and Taika Sumpter confirms the continuity and tone established in earlier films, which combine humor, heart, and high-octane action. Bell's casting, however, is particularly significant because Amy Rose has never before appeared in a major Sonic feature film, meaning the studio must carefully integrate her character while satisfying expectations from a passionate fanbase. Amy is known for her assertive, independent personality, as well as her affection for Sonic, which often motivates her heroic actions. Analysts predict that Bell's ability to convey both comedic timing and emotional nuance will be essential in making Amy resonate with audiences who are accustomed to the character's lively in-game persona. Paramount's approach, pairing Bell's vocal talent with Fowler's established direction, suggests that Sonic 4 is aiming for a balance between nostalgia for longtime fans and accessibility for newcomers. From a production standpoint, introducing Amy Rose presents both creative opportunities and challenges. The Sonic cinematic universe has grown increasingly complex, with prior films expanding the world to include multiple supporting characters and elaborate set pieces. Voice actors now play a critical role in maintaining character consistency, emotional engagement, and audience connection. Kristen Bell's experience in animated and hybrid projects positions her well for this environment, where a single inflection or line delivery can enhance character depth and viewer attachment. Additionally, her involvement is likely to influence marketing strategies, as her name carries cross-generational appeal and social media visibility. For Sega, whose gaming franchises have relied heavily on fan loyalty, the inclusion of a high-profile actor signals a strategy that blends traditional fan service with mainstream cinematic credibility. Industry observers also note that Bell's casting may open doors for more nuanced storylines, potentially exploring Amy's motivations, personal growth, and heroic contributions alongside Sonic, thus deepening the narrative complexity of the Sonic 4 universe beyond its prior installments. The broader cinematic context is also worth noting. Video game adaptations have historically been met with mixed success, but the Sonic franchise has defied trends by combining strong visual effects, humor, and faithful character representation with blockbuster appeal. Sonic 4 faces the dual challenge of maintaining this momentum while innovating with new characters like Amy Rose. Bell's inclusion could have ripple effects on merchandising, promotional tie-ins, and fan engagement, as voice actors often become the public face of their characters through interviews, social media, and animated shorts. Moreover, Bell's casting underscores the studio's intent to present Amy as a fully realized character, not merely as comic relief or a sidekick, signaling a shift in how female characters are being portrayed in video game adaptations. Analysts also point to the strategic timing of the film's March 2027 release, which positions it advantageously in the spring box office window, avoiding direct competition with summer blockbusters while still appealing to family audiences during school breaks. With Bell on board, Fowler directing, and a returning ensemble cast, Sonic 4 is poised to become both a commercial and critical milestone for the franchise. Ultimately, the announcement of Kristen Bell as the voice of Amy Rose reflects a broader trend in Hollywood, where studios leverage star power to enrich beloved franchises. It highlights the evolving role of voice acting in contemporary cinema, emphasizing that animated or CGI characters are not simply technical creations, but vessels for emotion, humor, and audience identification. Bell's nuanced performances in previous projects suggest she can imbue Amy with a combination of energy, charm, and relatability, giving the character the opportunity to stand out in a densely populated cinematic universe. For fans of the Sonic franchise, the excitement is palpable, as they anticipate seeing a familiar world expanded with new dynamics, humor, and emotional stakes. As Paramount and Sega prepare for the March 19, 2027 release, Anticipation continues to build, fueled by the promise of high-quality animation, star-studded voice talent, and a story that respects the legacy of the games while pushing the franchise into bold new territory. For audiences young and old, Sonic 4 is shaping up to be more than just a continuation. It is a celebration of speed, friendship, and the power of bringing iconic video game characters to life in the cinematic world. Behind the scenes, Kristen Bell has already begun immersing herself in the world of Amy Rose, working closely with the animation and sound teams to ensure that her voice aligns perfectly with the character's energetic and determined personality. Voice acting for a CGI character like Amy is far more than reading lines. It requires syncing with timing, emotional cues, and animated movements that are sometimes only partially completed during recording sessions. Industry insiders reveal that Bell is known for her meticulous approach, often asking detailed questions about the character's backstory, personality quirks, and motivations. This level of preparation allows her to create a performance that feels fully integrated into the film's world, rather than just a voice layered over animation. Directors and producers have emphasized that Bell's energy and comedic timing will not only bring Amy to life but also elevate scenes alongside Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, providing chemistry and emotional depth that fans have long anticipated. Moreover, her involvement has already influenced how certain action sequences are being storyboarded, with animators incorporating her vocal expressions into the timing and pacing of stunts, giving Amy a more physically expressive presence on screen. Fan reaction to the casting announcement has been immediate and overwhelmingly positive, with social media buzzing across platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Many longtime Sonic fans celebrated the choice, pointing to Bell's track record of bringing warmth and humor to animated roles, while younger audiences who know her from Frozen or The Good Place see her as a relatable and exciting addition to the franchise. Fan communities have also speculated on how Amy Rose's storyline might evolve in Sonic 4, with expectations ranging from adventurous missions to deeper character development, including her relationship dynamics with Sonic and her role as a hero in her own right. Analysts note that Bell's presence could expand the franchise's appeal beyond existing gamers, attracting audiences who may not be familiar with the games but are drawn by her celebrity and acting versatility. Additionally, the casting opens opportunities for promotional tie-ins, including animated shorts, merchandise, and interactive campaigns, all designed to leverage Bell's voice and persona to build engagement before the movie's release. Overall, her involvement signals a strategic move by Paramount and Sega to balance fan service with mainstream appeal, ensuring that Sonic 4 can succeed both critically and commercially when it hits theaters in March 2027. Looking ahead, Kristen Bell's casting as Amy Rose is expected to have a significant impact on the Sonic 4 marketing strategy and franchise expansion. Studios are increasingly leveraging high-profile voice talent not just for performance quality, but also as a key promotional tool to draw attention from a wider audience. Bell's involvement allows Paramount and Sega to reach both longtime Sonic fans and mainstream viewers who know her from previous film and television projects. Merchandising opportunities are also likely to expand, with Amy Rose-themed toys, apparel, and digital content potentially featuring Bell's likeness and voice to enhance fan engagement. Analysts suggest that Bell's casting may even influence narrative choices in future Sonic installments, as studios often tailor character development to align with a voice actor's strengths and audience reception. The anticipation surrounding the March 19, 2027 release continues to build, fueled by social media buzz, early trailers, and fan speculation, all of which underscore the franchise's growing cultural footprint. By combining iconic video game characters with celebrity talent, Sonic 4 is positioned to set a new benchmark for successful adaptations, blending nostalgia, cinematic spectacle, and star-driven storytelling. Ultimately, Kristen Bell's role as Amy Rose exemplifies how strategic casting can enhance character appeal, deepen narrative engagement, and broaden the franchise's reach across generations of fans.